Right, this is another camera angle test. I want it to get, whoops, the right angle here on the guitar. There is a tiny spider mite on this board beam. I want to protect the, oh, that's cool. This is just a tiny piece of plexiglass I'm going to use to hold the phone in position. It's a house of cards. It's staying put. Awesome. So, this is a test piece before I actually stain. This right now, it's got coffee grounds all over it, but I'm letting it sit. It's the third coat. I just realized this little plexiglass plate here. Weird. Might cancel out some of my words. So I gotta speak directly into the mic. Ooh, that is green. That is very green. There's a little bubble there. That's a green bubble. I want to see what a pop looks like. Oh, I almost just dunked it all over the... So there's a specific way I need to do this. And it's with gloves. Here's some extra gloves with a little bit of powder on them from previous projects. Not a problem. The powder will just fade in to the dye. I hope. I don't know. Now, I've got a small applicator right here. It's just a Scotch-Brite. And what I'm going to do is, instead of a rag, because I'm all out of rags, I'm just going to double this over and use this side and just kind of give it some streaks. Now, when that bubble popped, I don't know if you can see those. We're kind of in the dark here, but I'll just go over it lightly. And yeah, let me get you a better view. Hang on. Alright, the zoom function's not available. Oh well, I'll try and do it as close as I can. And I want to leave about half right here of the board clear, because I want to go over it a second time with that clear coat there and see what the whole thing looks like finished. So there'll be half and half. It's going to be interesting. And I don't have any carpet underneath me, so don't have to worry about that. And without further ado, I'm doing this wrong. I need some sort of a stir bucket, but I'm just going to lightly pour onto my applicator. Just a few drops here and there, because I know how strong this stuff can be. And I'll wipe off the excess from the edge. Oh, look at that. Getting right on there. So here, it's just a few dollops, a few drops. Let's see how much that goes. Ooh, nice and dark. Already you can see it just soaking in, soaking right into the wood. And then I chose this Scotch-Brite specifically to give me that really nice grained look. It's turning out pretty alright. Oh. Now I have to remember getting one of these screens for my professional camera. Right now I'm just using my phone. But yeah, it works for now. Oh yeah, pressing down just gets more of that spread. There we go, a nice even pressure. Really liking how this is turning out. Look at that. as you can probably tell, I'm going with the grain of the wood. And that's so I don't over sand with this light abrasive that I'm misusing as an applicator. But look at that, it looks so good. Light, dark. The contrast is pretty good. It's almost the same color as this. You can see the blotches in there, kind of just fanning out. I really like that color. I'm going to leave it like this and let it sit. That's a light coat, not a full coat. So maybe I'll go back over this with an actual rag instead of this, because I'm getting some graininess that goes off of the grain. I took off the applicator at a slight angle here, and you can see the grooves just come down this way. That's not exactly what I want on the finished product here. So yeah, a few more dollops and I'll fix that. If I had a rag... Wait a minute, I have a rag. I'll be right back. I have a few old shirts I don't need. Right back. And we are back. Let me reposition this. Bloop. House of Cards. Okay, successful. This will be my new applicator. Not this. Now, I can do the old oil trick. Oil in pan. 1, 2. Oh! No overspill. Wipe off the edges. Just like that. Wipe off the edges. You get a little round spot. You're good. Now this, I can actually work in circular motions and then finish with the grain. So I'm going to do it like this. For the application, you can see all those interesting little motions. And wow, it's just filling in the grain just like that. Here goes our splotch. Now, like I said, I'm going to finish going with the grain. And hopefully my applicator does not fail me. Then again, in hindsight, this piece was probably not as clean as this piece here. So it's not going to be a perfect example, but it'll get the point across. Really work it into that grain, and then I'm just going to bring it back and finish it a little with the grain there. Much nicer. We've got some emerald wood, and it really makes that grain pop. You can see all of the different little parts in it. I didn't even notice it before. So, maybe I'll just go ahead and finish staining the whole thing. I've got plenty of stain. What else am I going to use it for? So, stay tuned for more staining. Oh, that's too much. That's too much again. Oh no, that's too much. Oh wow. It's almost a very dark indigo. Very dark blue. Really nice. I wanted that extra darkness to just really fill in this lighter part, so I can go over it and really finish that first fill, that first layer. And now, since this will be seen, it's a small shelf, this will be seen on all corners. So I want to get it in that corner space as much as I can. Not necessarily the bottom. I mean, that would look really nice. Maybe I should stain the whole thing around. Once this one is dry, I will flip it, and I will do this side. But for now, I will focus on the edges and the top. And since this is a two-part project, now I'm including a shelf I had laying around, I'll be able to showcase the looks of different wood. This is obviously a plywood. You can tell the seams. Yeah, plywood versus real wood. Very different. Uh-oh. Oh well. I think I'm going too hard. Maybe I need to add a little more. That's not bad, but I can see the cracks where I could fill it a little more. And I keep leaving fingerprints here on the top. I want this to be as clear as possible, with as little scratches as possible. I heard some ghost. The ghost. It is upon us. So, after a million more years of staining, here's how the first stain turns out. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna stain this edge here. Yeah, this is a water-based stain. I'm not smelling that many fumes. It smells like formaldehyde, but not that strong. Yep, definitely need some more applicator on my applicator. But it goes on very nicely. I've just got to be careful about the buttons, because those scratch the wood surface and the stain surface as well. That's not what I'm going for. Pretty damn nice, I think. Yeah. Let's do a half and half comparison. Cool. I like this. I like how it's turning out. I'm just gonna take the rest of this off of the bottle's edge. Always, always, always clean your threads. There we go. Alright, the threads are cleaned. I'm going to put a little bit more here on the seams. Nice and deep right there. I'm going to try and go around as much as I can and just stain each of these edges here. Let me switch places so you can actually see what I'm doing. I am really liking the way this is turning out.